It's Gigi No Re. We are back again. I'm just checking my sound levels. Yeah, we're okay. We are continuing to play Hideous Daylight. It is a module by... Oh, there we go. It is a module by Brad Kerr. Whoa, did I increase everybody's volume too much? I'm sorry.
Loud and gain.
And it's a great module. We've had fun with it so far. Here's the recap. There is a walled garden where the sun never sets, and it's causing a bunch of problems. Adventurers are being hired to come in and solve the mystery and fix the problem. So our guys have gone in. We are playing with 5e, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter. It's written for OSC, I think, Old School Essentials. It's a good system, but our guys are familiar with 5e, so that's what we're doing. Low-level adventure. It's good. Anyway, we've gone in. We've explored. We've got a very limited hex crawl where basically everything is visible from anywhere else. So I really like it. It's driven by player decisions, and they have lots of information. The characters went down a well and fought a bunch of shadow demons. Got some information from a lady trapped in a mirror, and now we have escaped. We're back to the surface, and they're going to tell me what they're going to do next.
Oh, first, this is Eleanor and Jim. Did the lady in the mirror actually ever say anything like useful to you guys that you recall?
No.
Okay. You don't have any notes on your paper that you might have written?
No.
Okay.
I just recall that...
I bet Mason would remember if he were here.
Probably, but I distinctly remember and I'm not credible, that she did not say anything that was particularly specific or helpful. It was just, help me and I'll reward you. This is great.
Oh, yeah, she wants the daylight to end as well.
Yeah, we're like, okay, well, we're on the same page. Thanks.
Wait, she didn't want you to take her out of the cave, right? Is that accurate? Or out of the well?
I don't think she said anything specific.
Okay.
Like, no, don't, you can't.
Because you guys wanted to, and it was...
I do not...
I really wanted to see it happen, but it didn't
I can
happen.
guarantee you I was not on board with that if that was proposed.
Okay.
Why would I take this mirror? Who's going to hold it? Who's going to carry it? This is like a full-length mirror.
No, somebody had that idea. They wanted to put it,
was
strap
probably
it to their
John.
back.
I
It was
guarantee you that was
certainly John. Yeah.
And I'll say, listening back to the last cast, there's an individual here who had poor mic etiquette. Stefano, I'm sorry.
What
You got to speak right into it.
Oh yeah.
Not to the side of it.
You got
to get up in it.
I give the mantle of poor mic etiquette to you. It used to be mine. I'm now giving it to you. Because I've been doing
That's
this.
That's my only critique. Otherwise, play was excellent.
All right.
Excellent play.
Good.
So see how Tim's leaning into it. Look at him.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
I'm
my
leaning
God,
into
you've
it
gotten
also.
so good at it, Tim.
I'm getting there, man.
Like your mouth's basically touching it. Good. Okay. So do you want to go north then to?
Yeah. So northeast.
How would you describe that?
It looks like
Are those
there's some
homes,
huts, some little homes, or some.
I think
cottages?
they look like little yurts.
Those are
Yeah.
big beehives.
Oh.
Oh,
they're
not
like
go
the
there.
That's different.
Are you kidding?
Man, beehives, you gotta have the little rings on them.
You gotta have the
This.
stripes. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you can draw little bees around it.
I'm a buzz.
Okay, let's take a vote. Who wants to mess with the bees?
Well, how big are these? Are they normal sized beehives, or are they like?
It says large. Brad, can you give us some more information about that? I would like something more descriptive than large.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, there's a beehive. That's a big.
How
beehive.
about
It's
they're
not
like?
I'm
it's
gonna
not
say
a giant
they're-
beehive.
I'm gonna
You know-
say
you know
they're. I'm gonna say they're giant, not like the size of a house, but much larger than you would expect.
As in, I would be like, man, there's a lot of bees, or man, those bees might be really big.
I would say this is not supernaturally large. It's just maybe eccentrically large.
The bees themselves or the hive?
Average,
Hives.
Okay.
average size. Gotcha. Are the bees large or are the bees small?
Okay, so
You can't see them from here, so you would assume that they are not oversized.
So,
Thank God.
So you know the annoying mission in Skyrim where you have to go set the hives on fire on that
Yep.
island.
Oh yeah.
That size, because those are to me much bigger than real life.
I don't remember
Okay.
specifics from 2011.
Well, yeah. Well, they re-released it like 3 hours ago. Probably. Version 13.0.
On your Apple Watch.
Those were like taller than a man standing there, and this style hive in reality is not that tall. That's what I'm asking.
Do we have any magic users in the party? I don't think we do.
I'm a druid. I do have some magic. It's not my best thing. Spells aren't my best.
I think it means like formally, like a wizard.
You don't have any wizards, right?
No, we don't have any of those. We don't have a use for any of those.
I forget what's your class again, Jim.
Look, I'm not a
I'm a
wizard,
rogue,
but
dude.
I can use
Okay.
magic. Gosh. I mean, maybe I can befriend the bees with my animal friendship.
Now you're thinking. You could turn into a bee and buzz right into the little hive.
Can I technically turn into a bee even though it's not a creature in the monster manual?
I haven't read the rules, so I can't tell you.
I feel like if it's a creature in
You
the
d-
world, you can turn it.
It's just not like an overpowered thing.
Read
Something
the
I've seen.
description. What does the description of the spell say? We'll take a pause while
It
you
says
read it.
may turn into bee.
Okay, did you find out if you can turn into a bee?
Anything I have seen before. And
Have you seen a bee before?
You currently see a
shoot.
bee.
Okay. Then yeah, you can turn into a bee.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to turn into a bee.
Honestly, though, I wouldn't be surprised if
Such
there
a
were.
horrible idea.
I wouldn't
I
be.
love it.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was some stupid rule that like it has to be an item that or a creature that you've seen before, but like not in this moment, but like you've had to have. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Okay,
sorry.
so I'm gonna
Some
cover
weird
him.
obscure thing.
I'm gonna get out my bow and my arrow.
You can shoot the bees with your bow and arrow?
They aggro you. I'm gonna cover you.
Shoot
You're
bees.
going to shoot a bee swarm? With your bow and arrow?
I'm gonna.
This is a great plan. Okay.
Ready? Break.
I'm turning the bee and I'm doing recon.
Okay. Hey, have you played Bee Simulator?
No, it sounds great.
Yeah, I got it up for free on PS Plus or something like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's literally it's what it sounds like. You just play a bee. My kid loved it.
Go around pollinating things?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to cut here and insert the flight of the bumblebee. And go.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
You want some flavor text? Okay, I am gonna do it. Okay, Daniel, cut here. Put in the flight of the bumblebee.
There you
Okay,
go.
thank you. Bye. All right, so atop a muddy slope. Here we go. Here's the flavor text. Atop a muddy slope stands 6 large freestanding wicker bee boxes. We'll say that you're about the classic GG no re unit of distance away, a
30
football
feet?
field.
Oh. 300.
Strangely, oh, never mind. I can't read that. So 6 large freestanding wicker bee boxes, and you've turned into a bee. And what are you doing, bee Tim?
Man, I'm just reconning. I'm going to go fly up in one of those hives and knock on the door.
Okay, you'll notice this because your bee senses will tell you.
My bee senses are tingling.
Notice how I said it's a muddy slope. There are large patches of mud here along the way up the slope, and you can
Wait, did
hear
you say how high this goes?
the slope. No, I'll say it's like a 40-foot elevation.
Okay.
It's like decent, but gentle, not a cliff or anything. However, as you're traveling up, buzzing along, you can tell that there are in-ground concentrations of your fellow bee folk. So underneath the mud, it's like there's these muddy pits, and there's bees in there.
They're just like flying around in the pits?
I think they're kind of nesting in there.
Oh, so like maybe they're just like on the edges, like covering all the walls and the ground.
No, in the pits in the ground. I don't know how it all works. You have to ask Brad.
They're not like dead bees.
No. They're all very much alive, and you can sense them with your bee senses. Yes, if you were to walk into one of those pits,
Bee trap.
imagine it would be bad.
Yes, got it. They seem to be nesting and dormant until you find them.
So you do notice that is a danger if you were to walk up to these beehives. However, the hives here do seem to be normal, and the honey you can detect when you get closer seems to be like really, really high quality, like really, really, really high quality. Almost unnaturally high quality.
Is it magic honey for my?
Magic
I'm gonna put some
honey?
in my tea.
Yeah,
It's probably some of that Manuka honey.
yeah. So you're gonna go get some?
Sure, it's not natural Alabama raw honey.
I got some of that in my
All right,
kitchen right
so,
now.
so
Yeah.
I have a philosophical question.
Oh no, here we
Oh,
go.
I know I
Yes,
shouldn't.
Here it goes.
Great.
If Tim is a bee and he stings someone, does he then die?
No, I think his bee form dies. It's just like if you lose your HP as a bear,
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
and-
You
true.
revert back
to human form.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the way it works in the rules. And he'll have hit the HP that he currently has.
Yeah, because you have separate HP
Yeah,
in
That's
your
right. You have
beast form.
separate HP, and
Okay.
then it'll convert back. Yeah.
OPHP.
So
Okay.
he could sting somebody.
Yeah.
Watch out. Yeah, I want to get some of this honey. I want to.
Do you want to? Okay, I'll let you do it. I'll just let you do it.
As a bee,
As a bee.
I want to taste a little bit of the honey.
It's like a drug, man. You feel like everything is perfectly good. You feel like you've never felt better in your life.
Man.
This is in Walker County, correct?
I feel like we got to score some more.
I don't
of this
remember
stuff.
what county I said it in.
And inside the hive, are there a bunch of bees nesting in there, or maybe they're all outside?
No, they're in there as
in there
well. It's just that their numbers are so great, and the heat maybe is so intense that they want to nest underground to escape it.
Gotcha.
I mean, that's what your bee intuition tells you.
Gotcha. Like they're pretty docile here in this.
Yeah, they are not aggressive. You don't detect anything weird.
Okay, so I don't know how I'd get this honey. What would I put it in?
Put it on your little bee hands.
Well, I mean, if I wanted more than just a bee and this dollop of honey,
Well, don't be greedy.
saying, okay, it's fine. I don't feel like I need to do anything else with this honey right now.
Do you have a spell that can make like smoke or something like that?
I was thinking about that. If we had smoke, I mean, other than torches.
Yeah, but I feel like if we have the means to light torches, we could make a smoky fire and carry smoky.
Yeah, you could.
We could do that.
I don't really. I want to check each, but I want to fly in each beehive.
Okay.
Since they're large. I just want to scope out each one and see if there's anything other than bees and honey.
All right.
Something magic hiding in these other than bees.
Actually,
AKSHUALL.
if you try to, yeah, exactly like that. If you were a bee from one hive and you try to fly into another hive, that will kill you. But probably those rules don't apply, huh?
Yeah, because I'm magic, and maybe I also cast.
Because you're like a
animal
magic bee, right? So it doesn't matter. Okay.
I'm the king of bees.
Sorry. No, I don't want to throw.
You're just like a
monkey
really
wrench in.
good-looking bee.
You encounter 300 bees.
Roll initiative.
So in your cursory glances, because you know you don't want to actually go into the hives. Well, I guess you'd have to.
Maybe your bee brain knows that.
Okay. Do you want to do a stealth check
Uh,
to get like what do you want to do in each of these hives? I'm trying to figure what's
he just
your
wants to like
objective.
peek his head into the hole of the hive.
Is there
I
a
feel like
ma-
you could peek your head in.
Like, I'm
Okay.
saying, is there a magic jewel hiding inside of these hives that was stuffed in there? Or something?
Well, that would take a while to find out because I mean, how long do you want to spend in these hives, man?
Oh,
Because
no,
then we're gonna have to roll stealth checks.
No, not
random
long. I just wanted to
encounter
look in the
checks.
front door.
So do you think
the
they're
hive.
do you think they're docile enough that you could transform back into a human and make torches and just smoke them out? Like
I would say that Tim's bee self would say yes.
that's pretty docile, dude. These are nice bees, dude.
Yeah, just don't fall in those holes, which I scoped out.
Yeah, just don't like, aggro the bees.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just not feeling strong about doing this just for the honey. Like, unless there's something else hiding here. Stored inside
the
of
magic
the hives.
honey. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, you got something to put the honey in? Do you have a jar? Are you going to scoop it out?
Actually, let me see. I might have something.
And then from then, all it seems to be do so far is just, just
I have a
make you feel
water
great.
skin. I can fill my water skin full of honey.
Can you?
I also have a flask of oil. I can pour that oil out, pour that honey in.
Does it pour?
Oil?
No, the honey.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
kind
dog.
of.
Yeah.
How do you normally get honey out of a
Well,
beehive?
it's
Yeah,
so
you
it's
scoop it
it's-
out.
It's,
Right? No, you crush up the.
Yeah, so in a hive
The
like
wax.
like this, like it's not the worn hive or whatever it's called, the ones with the frames. This style, it's a natural comb,
Yeah.
right? So you would just have to uncap it with a knife, and it would run. Especially with the endless sunlight,
Player skill.
it's
would be
gonna warm
soft.
it up.
He's
enough,
right.
it's gonna
I've
dry
watched
it
stuff
out.
on beekeeping.
Yeah,
Mm.
I dabbled in beekeeping, and I plan to get back into it at some point. So
I also saw this thing where you use centrifugal force to get the honey out. You
spin it.
you put it in a thing and like spin it around.
yeah.
Separates it or whatever.
But that works better when you have the wood frames from like what you think of as like a standard hive. I did top bar hives where they built natural comb down from the bars, and you
Oh,
would
you just
take
pull
the
it out like a
individual
filter
bars out.
almost. Yeah, like an air filter.
And I would just cut it off and put it in a sieve and just kind of.
You seen the ones where
Brush
it's
it
like a
up.
tap and you can just
Yeah, the
just
flow
do that?
hive. I really want one of those. They're like $1,000.
Honey on tap.
yeah.
Yeah, and you literally turn a thing, and it basically just collapses one frame
Yeah.
worth of honey.
Nice.
They're super cool. I've heard they might not be great for the actual health of the colony, though, but I'm
Oh.
not sure. So
Understandable. Okay, well, I guess I will turn back.
long story short, we want that honey.
We want some honey. Let's get just one. Let's just
We're
your
like,
oil flask.
we're like, hey, get the honey.
Replace oil flask with magic
He's
honey.
like, buzz, buzz, buzz. Get the honey.
All right. Well, y'all have to tell me how that happens. I can't play the game.
So I fly back out to the perimeter and I tell them what's what.
How do you do that? You're a bee.
I think the implication is I turn back. Into
Oh,
a
the
human.
implication.
Well, because of the implication.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm saying.
But I imagine that you tried to
won't
tell us
say
as
no.
a bee.
He's dancing around doing his bee dance.
We're like,
Yeah.
get the honey, just like we said.
Well, they didn't even know it was me. They just thought it was a random bee when I first got there. They tried to swap me.
Oh, they knew. It's got your head.
human head, bee body.
That's why you had to peek into the hive, that little 1-inch hole, you know.
Okay, so turn back and tell them, and say, hey, this is some good stuff. We need to try this honey. We need to get some.
Do we notice anything weird about him since he ate that honey as the bee? Like he's not acting.
Does he look stronger?
Does my skin glow radiantly?
No.
More charismatic?
It just looks good. Can I see your character sheet real quick?
Mine?
Yours.
Does he have? Is it like a healing potion? Have you
don't
taken
know.
any
Can't
damage?
say.
Maybe
There you
we're
go.
about to find out.
Maybe we should experiment. Maybe you should cut yourself and then put some of the honey on it.
Do I bleed honey now? Okay.
That's horrifying. God, I hope not.
All right, so now we're going to.
So we're gonna walk up the hill and you're just gonna dodge the pits. Is that what the
Well,
plan is?
I will go.
Okay. All right.
Because I could turn back into a bee if I need to.
And I've got your back from back here. I got you covered. I have,
Take your-
I have an
your
arrow
flash.
knocked.
We should probably make a fire so that we have some means of making smoke, right?
If and you want
Yeah.
to.
Is there like scrub and stuff around that we can make a fire with?
Dried brush.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there some green?
Remember, I'm rolling wandering monster checks, so if you take your time, you risk.
I mean, I was in Boy Scouts. I'm pretty confident in my fire making skills.
Yeah,
I
we should
think I
make
got this
make a
covered.
fire and we have a bundle of things that are very smoky, like
Okay.
pine straw or something.
So where do you make this fire?
And we have actual torches as well. But
Yes. Well, right, but we need something to make smoke. You can like get some pine straw.
just
yeah. Like right at the perimeter where we were.
What does that mean?
Well, like 50 feet from maybe the first hole that has bees in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, let's do that.
So you're making a fire there, not where the beehive is.
we're planning to throw the fire to the top of the.
Oh, wait, were you going to smoke the bees out? I thought we were just, you said they're docile enough where I could just go in there and grab some honey.
No,
did say
I
that.
think
Yeah, he said that.
just go and grab some honey.
Oh,
Just go
yeah,
grab some honey, bro.
Your smoke thing is as a possible fallback. If they swarm, we could run back and you could use the smoke.
Okay,
I
let's do
see.
that.
I see.
Oh, you're trying to make like a safe space for us.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, I feel you like that's a good
Yeah.
a good intuition.
So you're just going to go up yourself,
Uh-huh.
but as yourself, not as your bee self.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So you go up, and I feel like you would understand what to do, having been a bee just like 5 seconds ago.
Right.
Yeah, and you can get some honey out without a problem, enough to fill the flask.
Okay. Sweet.
And no wandering monsters in the intervening time, and you're back to the fire.
Excellent.
Where the
hey,
smoke is.
you forgot my water skin.
Well, I thought I was just filling the oil flask.
Oh, I mean, you could do that.
You want to get rid of your water?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll fill both.
Okay. So now you've got a flask of honey and a water skin of honey, a honey skin. Congratulations.
Delicious.
Your 10 minutes of effort has been rewarded. I don't know how long it takes to fill up a oil skin with honey. Let's not worry about that.
I went like full to the brim. Like,
If you filled old water skins with honey, do they purr?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask Jesus
New
about
honey and
that.
old water skins.
anybody else want to get rid of their water skin
Nope.
in lieu of honey?
Keeping my water.
Magic honey. Dang.
Taste this honey.
You think like that honey they recover from old Egyptian pyramid and stuff? Do you think it's magic? Have you heard about this? Where like it's like 4,000 years old and it's still good.
No, but
That's awesome.
it seems to track.
Yeah, I bet if you ate that, something weird would happen.
I bet it's 100%.
Yeah, I want to hear more
5 by
about
I'm
like
fairly
the chemistry of honey.
confident
Actually,
you would catch some like strain of smallpox that's been sitting in the honey for like 4,000
so,
years.
so you know
No,
it has
no, you
potent
would
like
just get a curse.
antibacterial and antimicrobial properties.
Right.
Okay. But can it ferment? Or I don't.
Well, isn't
yeah,
mead
yeah.
that?
So I used to brew mead.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you have to
But-
heat it or break it down.
No, well, I mean, the sugars. I mean, honey is lots of sucrose, so it ferments readily, but it doesn't have some of the other things that yeast need to survive. So when you brew mead for the best results, you have to add essentially like a yeast multivitamin.
I feel like we were so informative tonight. Like, we're
Like,
like
no, I
Chat
mean, but it's
GPT
true.
over
So,
here.
like,
like-
back in the day,
oh, you want to know about brewing mead?
back in the day, the
Ask
way
enough questions
the way
and
they
it'll
got
tell the
around
opposite of
that-
what it first told you.
Well, so back in the day, the way they got around that was they would put a little bit of like malted grain in the honey, and that would supply like the B vitamins and some of the other things that the yeast needed. But now you have to actually add an additive for peak fermentation.
Well, just hypothesizing that's why it could have lasted so long. You know,
Also magic,
some
and it's cursed.
antimicrobial properties plus a very specialized environment that is antibacterial to start with. I mean,
Yeah,
the body's barely break down. So,
Blah,
anyway,
blah, blah,
anyways.
blah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Science.
Anyways.
Science,
Yeah, I mean, you can
science.
preserve
Or-
stuff in sugar anyway, and it's
or-
high sugar content.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Brilliant. Brilliant.
I still have some.
Magic.
I still have some of the meat I made. I'll bring some sometime.
Dude, I was going to ask you, I really would love to have some mead.
I don't.
I've
A
got
lot
some
of it
meat
has
that
just been sitting in the extra fridge, and I don't know if it's still.
Well, we can
But
test
yeah,
that.
we can
There's
try
one
it.
way to find out, buddy.
Yeah, there's one way exactly.
Either we go to the hospital or we enjoy our night.
We got
I've had
It won't
a-
kill us. It might just taste terrible.
So somebody made mead from our group before.
Zach. No, Zach
Yeah, it
made
was
some
Zach.
way back in the day.
Yes, and I remember it
He
was
who shall not
not.
be named.
It was not great.
I thought it was okay.
well,
I
the
thought
first-
that was my impression.
The first batch he made was sweet. It was sweet. And it was pretty sweet in the cider. Then there was a second batch that was made that was not as good.
See, I like drier meads.
I
But
think I had a second batch.
The most interesting one I ever made, I hopped it, and it made it really dry, and I hopped it, so it's almost like a pale ale, but with a little bit of honey taste. If I still have some of that, that's what I'll bring because it's carbonated and everything. It's straight up is like a pale ale,
sounds great.
but it's quite decent. But then you forget, like, oh yeah, but this is made with meat, so it's like 15% alcohol.
Yeah.
So you drink like a pint of it, and you're like, ooh.
Let's do it.
Beautiful.
All right, so you got your honey.
Got
What
my
now?
honey. All right. Well, should we progress?
You want to go through the woods,
Yeah, let's go through the woods.
or we
To
could
the
swim in the
northwest.
lake?
Nope.
You talking about to the northwest?
Yes.
Okay.
To
Are
this-
are we gonna like taste the honey too, or is that a bad idea?
I don't know. Go for it. I'm feeling fine.
Oh, I will gladly taste the honey.
It tastes like the best honey you've ever tasted.
I'm gonna get like a whole mouthful of it, like just, and then just swallow it.
I could have
choke it down.
I could have done without that.
Okay. No, what? Getting a belly full of that thick honey.
Yeah, you feel awesome. You feel great. You feel like if there's anything wrong with you, you'd be right as rain.
What if I already felt awesome?
You feel even awesomer.
Dang, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I also taste it. But
You would
just,
do this
know.
stuff recreationally,
I plan to.
Bro,
I plan
do
to be back.
bro. You want to do some honey?
So the question is, what is the source of this honey? Is it from the garden that's immediately south of it? Does that make sense?
It's from the bees.
What, dude? No, the bees don't. It comes from pollen.
No,
and
that's
stuff.
actually like a good question. Like
Well,
is the honey like color?
I should
What
say.
color is the honey?
Honey,
yellow.
like a honey color.
Is it fairly? Is
I'm
like
colorblind. It doesn't say in the module. What do you want me to say?
Sure, it's typical amber
Well, I
color.
didn't know. Well, you mentioned there was something weird about the hives or something, so I'm wondering if there's.
I
Something
didn't say there's anything weird about it. It's just large.
Yeah, just big. But there being a J.
Well, you
either,
said
either
he
so-
said strangely. And then you go, oh crap, can't read that.
It either came from magic stuff from the flowers or magic stuff from the woods.
It says
There's woods
there
right
the honey is amber.
Okay,
Told
so it's
you.
more of a brown honey than, like a darker.
It's an amber honey.
I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
Okay,
all right.
so through the
Like
woods.
a raw honey.
So we're gonna go into
maybe
the woods.
I'm majoring in minors. Sorry.
Northwest?
Yeah, northwest through the woods.
Has anything changed? Has the sun moved at all?
No.
All right.
The sun never moves.
You got me.
I mean, it does move though.
But just like, you got me double. Actually.
Okay, I'm ready to DM another sci-fi game now.
That was so funny.
Time for Mothership round 2.
Fathership.
And then have John here trying to game the system so hard. Finds all
know
these
what-
switches in the ship, and you're like, I don't
know
know.
what gravity and oxygen are. What are you asking me this? All right, flavor text. The apples and pears. It's not just a forest.
Oh.
It's an orchard.
Oh.
The apples and pears of this orchard have long ago ripened and fallen from their branches. The stench of spoiled fruit and the constant buzz of insects makes this an unpleasant place to linger.
Second thoughts. Let's not go to the woods.
So you can simply move through, or you can search around, yada, yada, yada.
I think we should skirt on the edge by the water instead of going to the middle.
I think that honey was made from all those fruit blossoms.
Yeah, it looks, it's hilliest in the center of the hex and lows out toward the edges. So you can go around the bottom of the hill or go over the top of the hill. Up to you.
Screw it. There's most likely to be something interesting at the top. Let's go to the top.
And
Wait,
it'll
but
give
we're
us a good vantage point to
We're
maybe
still
look
in
around.
the same hexes with the orchard, just at the edges, right?
We're heading into the
we're
orchard.
going to move into the middle now,
Okay.
towards the
Even with all the nasty rotten fruit and bugs?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
100%.
Okay.
Don't be scared of no rotten fruit, bro.
All right. Well, you move, and as you get to the peak of
Hard
the
cider.
peak of the hillock, you stumble across a hatch, just like in Lost,
I knew
into
it.
season 1.
No.
Does a light
way.
come out of it?
And 70s music. No, not really. Such a keynote moment.
Yeah.
Lost to history. All right. Yeah, there's a hatch. It's a wooden hatch. It seems like it's poorly hidden. It's up here and totally obvious if you're walking around up here. And you are, so you find it.
Well, you know what this means.
No, what does it mean?
I think it's time for Tim to turn into a bee again.
Standard operating procedure.
Happens one time. He says, "You know what this means,
Guys.
I've had a short rest. I'm a bee again."
Open this hatch. I'm going in.
Can we
What's that
open
Black
it?
Eyed Peas song that starts with "I'm a beat at"?
Yeah.
I don't know this one.
Yeah.
Nope.
Am I crazy? Is that a real? Is that
It's
real?
a thing. It's a
okay.
thing. Uh-huh.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So
I'm
you're
good.
not really turning into a bee, though, right?
Why would I not?
At this point.
So you're gonna open the hatch and let the bee in?
A bee recon, man.
Oh,
Beacon.
he can't
Can we
fit it around the hatch anyway, so it's a really tightly.
It's a tight hatch.
Okay.
Can we open it stealthily? That's what I'd like to do.
Actually, let me see if there is a
So
bee-sized
I
opening.
I'm in fact very good. At
There is not a
stealth.
bee-sized
Me
opening.
too. We're both rogues.
Whoa.
We're,
Two rogues.
We're operating on
Two rogues and a
stealth
druid.
and the ability to turn into a bee. Those are our key talents at this point.
And you're at like a level 2 or more.
I'm a level 1.
Oh, did you fix your stats?
Yeah, I'm not nearly as.
You're still +5 on dexterity.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
no, that's the paper. I've got it different.
Oh,
Okay,
Only
what are y'all
+3.
doing?
I don't know what happened.
So I guess I'm gonna stealthily open the hatch because
Okay.
I'm twice as good as he is at it.
Are you?
Okay. You open the hatch, and you know what's inside? A little room, little place, little
Is that a
area.
Is there a little kitchenette and a little exercise bike?
It looks like maybe a place where things are left to ferment, kind of like a wine cellar, but for fruit wines.
Ooh.
There's a bunch of shelves and stuff on them. You ready for a list of things?
Here it goes.
All right.
Because
Who's
you're
ready?
+5.
Oh, sorry. They have their variable amounts here. So let me see what we got. And I'm just going to tell you the names of them. So we've got one bottle of pale gold cider.
Ooh, that looks good.
And we're just going to treat these as proper names. So you can just tell me that's what they are. These look fancier, and the liquids look more ethereal than any you've seen before. You think there's something magical about these.
I can smell it.
Okay, and then we've got 4 bottles of white Riesling. But it's like pale, chalky white. Like, that don't look right. But that's what the label says.
Jim, you be our quartermaster for magic alcohol.
I'm carrying the Riesling. And how many bottles of the other, you said?
One.
And this is a magic cider.
Pale gold cider. There's also 1 bottle of spiced mead.
That's what I'm talking about.
I want that.
And 2 bottles of black wine.
Interesting.
Okay.
So we stumbled upon someone's fruit
Distillery.
cellar. I was going to say a wine cellar. Fruit wine cellar.
You know, technically all wine is made of fruit.
It's true. But there was non-wine in there too. There was mead. Okay. Well,
Well,
that's that.
where to now?
We're going to keep going. Go
Do we
out of the
keep
hatch.
exploring this hex or go to a different hex?
Next hex.
Northwest still?
Wait,
Yes.
should we search for a secret passage in this room? Since it was so obvious, then we can look for the not obvious thing. Feel me? Feel me?
Search.
I want to search for a secret passage.
Search rogue.
Search for a secret. I want to search the room.
What's your bonus?
I want to toss it.
I think it's investigation and it's intelligence.
It's +1.
What?
Okay, Stefano?
Ooh, my is it investigation?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Mine's a -1.
Okay. After 10 minutes, y'all don't find anything. You want to keep searching?
I'm better than y'all. I have +2.
Okay. Do you want to keep searching?
No.
No. Great. All right. Moving on.
Do you guys want to move to the next
Next
foresty hex?
Yes.
On to the next.
Got to go through that one to get to the one with the pentagrams.
Oh, that's right. I was like, pentagrams? What are you talking about? That's the map
yeah.
I drew. Okay. This hex. A small, tasteful cottage stands here amidst an orchard of pear trees with rotten fruit. That's the point of interest here. So you can engage with it or not engage with it.
Engage with cottage.
Okay, do you want to go in?
Do you want to turn to a B?
Are there windows?
It doesn't say, but I assume that it has windows. I'll tell you what it looks like on the inside. The door is simple, unreinforced wood and locked with a poor quality padlock. The windows are too narrow to get in. But
Unless you're a B.
What's that?
Unless you're a B.
Unless you're a bee. From looking in the windows, you can see there's a bed frame and a hay-stuffed mattress, a writing desk, some muddy boots, wood stove and cooking tools, a wooden chest, and various farming and gardening implements.
I go in
And there's a note on the desk, but you can't see what it says here. You'd have to go inside.
there. I go inside
How?
As a
It's
bee.
locked.
as a B.
I wanna
You're
pick
really
that-
going
I wanna
inside as a
pick
bee.
I want to pick that lock.
You can
What?
turn it to a bee if you want. Do you want to go in as a bee?
Yeah.
Okay, you're in as a bee.
And now I am not a B.
Okay, now you're not a bee. Wow, that's great. And I guess you can just wait, no.
You said it was he's locked.
It's
Was it
padlocked. I think it said, does it say padlocked?
Yeah, it did say padlocked.
Yeah, so I guess you can't unlock it from the inside, but you can pick the lock. What's your locker picker skill? It's
Like
what is it?
sleight of hand?
Yeah.
I got a plus.
Oh, it's actually not that. It's the tool
It's
proficiency.
Thieves' tools.
Yeah. We're just going to assume it's +4 plus your dex mod, which you got it. Don't worry about it. I
Okay.
just rolled for you. Okay, so you unlock it. You're looking around in there, and what do you want to look at?
Well, first look at the note on the desk.
Okay. The note says, Dearest Rodolphe,
Rodolph.
trouble urgent. My atelier, Sitka spruce, 9 o'clock topside. Sand may help find your path. Consider bringing a bottle of pale gold, -F.
Okay, signed -F. Got a bottle of pale gold. Something about sand will show the way. Read the first part again.
Trouble urgent.
Okay.
My atelier,
Oh, yeah. the atelier.
Sitka spruce, 9
Oh.
o'clock topside.
I think that's what that was. I think this was like a tower, a magic tower or something.
Isn't there
Wait,
a
but-
big...
Isn't
there a giant
Isn't there a
spruce?
giant tree?
Yeah, that's the big tree.
Yeah.
So 9 o'clock, and there's 12 stones, I guess, right?
Ooh.
So we come from 9.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So, or maybe, yeah, something with this stone. Maybe.
And then sand. Do we have sand? We need to find sand.
Say it again.
I hate sand. It's rough and coarse.
everywhere.
I've always got pocket sand on me.
Sand may help you find your path.
Okay. May. All right. Interesting. Okay, so let's search the rest of this. There's a desk. So
That's what you're. Yeah,
Yeah.
then that's the
There's
what the
there's
note's on.
a-
There's
are
a
there-
chest.
there's a chest. Are there
There's-
drawers in this desk?
Yeah, you just want to search everything in the room.
Yes.
It's pretty small.
Yes.
Okay, we'll take 10 minutes and do that. And inside, there's nothing really interesting except in the chest you find. Let's see, a shovel blade.
Shovel blade.
That seems interesting.
What's a shovel blade?
At first glance, resembles a common garden shovel.
Okay.
Closer inspection reveals a sharpened edge that functions as a sword.
Oh, all right.
I think you would maybe a druid be able to detect that it's magic. It has some magical properties, but I think you'll have to
Magic
futz with it to figure out
gardening
what it
properties.
does.
So a shovel blade, is it the size of like?
You know Shovel Knight, the video game? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's what this is based
Okay,
on.
so like sword length.
Yep.
Okay, not like a dagger,
Nope.
not like a spade. Okay.
Yep. Just like a special sword thing. It's got some cool properties, but I don't want to tell you about it right now because you wouldn't have any way of knowing.
All right.
It's like a trenching tool,
sword,
like a backpacking shovel that's like 3 feet long.
shovel, sword.
I think it's more like
I've
a
seen something
full-size
like
sword.
that.
Okay. Well, let's take 10 minutes short rest so I can get, and we'll close the door tight. I will get my shapeshift back, whatever. And then also I want to really study and attune myself to this shovel sword.
I guess that is a 5e thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yay!
Okay. Fine. I'll just tell you what it does.
Listen, you take our dark vision. At least
yeah,
let us
yeah,
have this.
yeah. Okay.
Plot twist, it lets you turn into a bee.
D8.
That'd be
Okay.
so good.
D8 plus 1. It's just a plus 1 sword, basically.
Dude, that's awesome.
Two-handed. You have to use it two-handed, so it does less damage than normal two-handed sword. Actually, it does the same amount of damage as a normal two-handed. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess, no.
Eh,
Functions as a sword in 5e terms. That's versatile. So
If it's normal D8, if it was two-handed.
if you use
D10.
two-handed, it's D10 plus 1. Okay, so
which is a good number.
just treat it as a standard plus 1 longsword. Okay?
Got it.
Plant Bane. Extra D6 damage to plants.
All right.
Wielder may cast Burrow 2 times a day.
That's awesome.
The ground suddenly parts under the shovel's edge to create an instant tunnel up to 60 feet long, which lasts a turn.
That's
10 minutes.
awesome.
60
That's
feet long tunnel.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
That lasts a turn.
10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes.
That's what a turn is.
That's a great item, dog.
Sorry.
It is a really good item.
Wow.
All right.
Tunnel in dirt, though. Dirt? Does
I
it
would
go through
assume
stone?
so. I would not allow it to go through stone. No.
What about clay?
Yes.
Chert.
Okay, clay. Okay. Would it hit stone? He said, "Ah."
Alabama chert. It's only a 30-foot tunnel instead of 60.
All right. So where to now?
Well, I guess.
Do you want to go check out the sprucey rumor? Or go ahead and do the
I also
wizard
kind of
tower?
want to see the Tennessee State flag section. With the 3 stars. I can't see it
This
because of the
Yeah,
oh, those
yeah,
are statues, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where we were heading.
You know, the Tennessee State flag, it has like 3 stars on the thing.
State flags, like I pay attention.
I'm just saying, I just know that. It's a thing.
Tennessee. We don't like Tennessee.
I mean, no, I'm not like pro Tennessee, obviously, but
okay.
No.
But are you
not
not
being-
anti-Tennessee?
yeah, of course.
It's not enough to be not pro Tennessee.
Yeah.
You must also be anti Tennessee.
All right.
To our Tennessee listeners.
Okay, I see the
we're
flag.
sorry.
Okay, here we go. I got it.
But not
Okay.
really sorry.
Now I know.
Yeah,
I looked at the flag.
Doesn't that look like
Yep,
that?
it does. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it was a subconscious
Ooh.
expression of Tennessee.
Oof, I hope not.
Yeah.
Tennessee love.
Fate worse than that.
All right. So are we going to Tennessee hex or are we going to tree hex?
Well, we're right next to it.
I
so
feel like we should check it out, even though we should also see the tree.
Okay.
we can always go to the tree later.
Yeah.
All right, so we're
It's
going
not
to
going anywhere.
Sculpture hex.
We have tree at home.
So this is the northernmost hex of the walled garden.
All right.
Right to its south are 2 lake hexes.
Yes.
We've got statues. The neglected section of the hunting grounds, or this neglected section of the hunting grounds, is home to an overgrown sculpture park.
Wait, there's hunting grounds?
I think
This is literally the
Is
hunting,
the whole
all of it is
thing-
I
like-
guess
the hunting ground?
I guess the whole thing is.
It was commissioned as a
Okay.
hunting ground.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Da.
What were the statues of?
Okay. Well, it's like a statue park, so there's many statues, not just 3. And it's overgrown, so to, read anything about them or to get details, you'd have to go close to them and clear vegetation away.
I like to have plaques on them.
Yeah, so you can either mess with this stuff, spend some time here, like maybe half an hour, that's 3 turns, 3 checks, or you can just leave and go somewhere else.
Well, Tim has the magic machete shovel, right?
Shovel.
Should be pretty easy to
Shovel
remove
sword.
vegetation.
It burrows a tunnel
It also
Does
does
extra
plus
damage
6
to
against
vegetation.
vegetation or something, right?
That's correct.
against a hostile plant, and I guess it's even better at just clearing normal.
I guess it would be
shrubberies.
better than a normal shovel at
Sure.
clearing
Maybe that's
stuff.
what it was intended for.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the cottage is right next door to this place.
You just hold it next to a vine and it just
Recedes, shrills. Okay, so let's do that, and
That
learn
sounds
some,
awesome. Can that be true? Okay.
Sure, it's true now.
I love
Learn
it.
some history. This is like our own bone magnet.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll
But
some checks to
against
see if anything
plants.
bad happens. I would normally say it takes 30 minutes. I'll say no, it takes 20 minutes. It's fine. And no wandering monster checks. No wandering monster encounters during this time. Congratulations, y'all are getting very lucky.
Monsters are worried about getting stoned.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
B mode.
These statues depict children standing on marble platforms. They're not well maintained by the garden's current custodians. Several are damaged enough that they could be easily toppled. If you clear with the brush, you will find a memorial plaque that commemorates a tragedy from 150 years ago when dozens of children disappeared from nearby villages. PCs educated in history or local lore know. None of you guys are that, are you?
I am trained in history.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. The crime was blamed on an evil duke from the previous dynasty who was hanged for witchcraft.
Duke.
The evil duke from the previous dynasty.
Lord Farquaad.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so that's all the statues? Is all a bunch of little children?
Yep. It was like a memorial statue
Okay.
park for them. And I guess nobody cares about it anymore.
Wow.
That.
What about the children?
Still, nobody cares about it. That's true.
Yeah.
It's still true.
What'd you say, Tim?
So, anyways, what's the next thing?
Said nobody cares about the children.
Won't someone think of the children?
That's right. Well. Okay. That was
Just
It's
swim
like
through the
we
lake.
also
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Great,
All right,
let's move
well.
on.
Well, maybe we could. So we haven't been in these forests. To make our way towards this spruce, do we want to go through these, continuing on west and then south?
I like our chances. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Let's take a quick break, and then we will resume our Gigino recreation of recreation.
Mediocre.
Playing this game. All right, so you enter into the forested area to the west. Even at its densest, the forest here offers little shade. The sun-scorched canopy provides a mesh of treacly shadows across the overgrown forest floor. Nice job there, Brad.
Treacly.
Prickly vines from wild blackberry bushes make this area difficult to traverse.
Difficult terrain.
Perception checks, please.
Oh.
Oh, I actually have that train. That's a surprise. I have 22. What's up?
You detect a pair of eyes observing your movements through the brush. It's like following you.
Just one pair of eyes?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are they little eyes or big eyes?
About the size of marbles,
Like human-sized eyes.
low to the ground. Like maybe a foot and a half off the ground.
Hello there.
Foot and a half. I definitely got to put an arrow in that.
Hello there! I yell out to the eyes. What are you doing
Okay,
hiding?
yeah.
in the
So
brush?
I'll give Tim the sign. I say, 2 eyes,
Got it. Hello there!
and
I
I
call
knock an
out.
arrow.
We see you hiding.
Backs off. You don't see the eyes anymore. Backs off into some brush.
All right, then.
Next time I'm shooting.
All right, what do you do?
He's kidding.
Just keep going through the forest here?
She's kidding. Are you?
It's a she.
She's kidding.
I would do my elf voice, but you guys can't stand it, so
Can't.
I'm gonna.
Don't do it. Okay.
Does it sound like Neebs? I feel like it sounds like
It's a
Neebs.
female. It's a female
Female
elf.
elf.
So
You wish.
All right, what are you doing? Keep on
well,
going south?
We will. Yes.
All right,
but I'm keeping my weapon ready.
gotcha.
Keeping it at the ready.
All right.
No, I mean it is ready. All I got to do is just release this bad boy.
This section of the forest is patchy. Pine trees with brown and dying needles. The floor is overgrown with blackberry bushes and knotweed. I don't know what knotweed is. Suspended
Is that
in the air.
Knotweed is like a
KNOP?
lot of stuff. Like there's a lot of
There's a lot
stuff
of things that are not
weed.
weeds.
That's like
Knotweed
Death
is
Stranding.
Knotweed is that stuff that like you probably have it in your yard. It literally
Damn.
it's like a plant, and every time there's like a little stretch of it, there's like a knot.
Clasps on.
Like it.
Oh.
I don't know what you're
Like a
talking
little
about. buddy.
nodule.
You probably have
Yeah.
it in your yard.
Yeah.
What are you saying about my yard?
Well, I'm just saying it's like pretty much native everywhere.
Look it up. Give me a picture. Fact check. Jamie. Fact check.
Fact check
Pull it
that.
up. Pull it
Okay.
up, Jamie.
Suspended in the air in a bright patch of sunlit forest is a wooden kitchen spoon.
Wait. Suspended. Is this a zephyr blade?
Well, we did say knotweed included a lot of things, including levitating spoons.
It is definitely
And-
not a weed.
And
Also not a weed. Wow.
me see
It's more of a shrubbery.
We have a picture of a
It's more of a
knotweed.
shrubbery than what I thought. But it
me
grows
see.
like all over.
Oh.
let me see that knotweed.
Like I have it in my backyard.
No, I'm not. I don't got that stuff in my yard.
Yeah, it's not what I
Let me
was
see
thinking
this.
it was.
Let me see this.
This
Maybe
is
y'all
more
got
of a
that in y'all's
shrub.
yard.
That's not the knotweed I was thinking of.
That's not what I was thinking of either.
Capital Knot City has knotweed.
But that
Well, this is a Japanese knotweed.
yeah. But
Wait
there's-
a second.
I have some variant of that comes up in my backyard all the
It's
time.
weave knotweed.
I mean, they're kind of nice. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not ugly. The pollinators.
I was expecting
probably
like something with thorns or something. I
Something
don't know.
gnarly.
There's also like 150 something species of it. So
Well, I gotta
Results
guess
may
he needs to be
vary.
more specific about the species next time. Hey,
Brad.
Brad.
well, but this
Make
is,
sure it's not a nice knotweed.
we're setting this in
A beautiful knotweed.
We're setting this in
Alabama.
Coleman or something, so it probably is Japanese knotweed, which is an invasive here.
Yeah, okay.
It's also a bee magnet each fall.
Oh, watch out.
Ayo.
I got the itch.
All right. So we have how high in the air is the spoon?
Well, I wish I could tell you that, but first I need to tell you that there are 3 bodies in,
Well,
like, on your side, like the near side of it, in between
What?
you and it, about 4 feet away from it,
what these bodies doing?
dying, decaying.
Human bodies?
Yeep.
They look like they are recently slain, or they are.
Nope. Well, I mean, it's hard to say because it's so hot and nasty here.
I mean, how pallid is the skin? Is there a stench?
There's a stench.
Okay.
What's the liver temp?
Well, 98.6 degrees. I don't know.
There is no liver. That's
It's been eaten already.
okay. Great.
Does
So
it
we
have
to-
visible wounds?
I bet if you got
Yeah.
closer, you could find out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait a second. Okay.
You can see, like, one of their necks is kind of eaten through.
So there's a spoon. I'm thinking of that old Tick, the animated Tick series.
Yep.
Spoon. Okay.
Should I shoot the spoon?
Ooh, shoot.
Do you want to fly up? Do you want to fly up and grab the spoon as a hawk?
I want to.
Yeah.
No, I would swoop. I would swoop.
Grab the spoon.
In, yank it.
is there so much Foley in this episode?
Bring you some Foley magic. I want to turn
do
into
it.
I want to turn into a hawk and swoop that spoon.
Yes.
Oh, a pair. No, what is it?
Woo.
Peregrine falcon, just like.
And I'm
super
gonna
fast.
I'm gonna ready to put an arrow in anything that moves that is not Tim
Thank you for clarifying.
or Stefano.
Okay. So you turn into a hawk.
Yep.
And
Peregrine falcon.
Peregrine falcon.
I go really high.
Yeah, those are like the
And then I dive
fastest
really
birds,
fast.
right?
Yeah. And I dive really fast. It's something like, I don't know, 1 billion miles an hour. However that's it's literally just
Like
just-
Sonic Boom.
I mean, it just creates it splits the world in half.
It's
Comes up
like a
fast.
shock wave
Yep.
through the whole forest.
Yep.
Okay, you got the spoon.
Sweet. What'd it do?
I mean,
I put it in my mouth.
It subsists.
Wait, is it a metal spoon? A wooden spoon?
Wooden.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it clean?
I gotta sneeze. Here we go. Okay. So you just got a spoon on you. That's all.
What?
You know, I
Hold
keep
on.
that.
It's a wooden spoon.
It's a wooden spoon.
Is it clean or dirty?
It's clean. It's like it's fresh from the spoon store.
What could
Why
this
did
mean?
y'all? Okay, it's fine.
Well, no. Why did we what?
I mean, I see a levitating wooden spoon.
You want it? You want to grab that?
Yeah.
Not me.
Who would not
You wonder if it's somehow responsible for the bodies that are also in the clearing?
Could be.
We look at it and see it as a coincidence.
Is this the Zephyr Blade?
It's because I'm schizo and I see everything is connected.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You are the chosen one.
Duralius.
You can have fleas. You can have fleas and ticks. It happens.
Okay. I want to test the functionality of the spoon
Okay.
by placing it in my mouth.
Your hawk mouth.
Your
Your
hawk
little
mouth.
No, I'm not a hawk anymore.
Oh, I
You
missed that
keep
part.
not
Oh,
telling
okay.
us that you changed back.
That was just a phase.
It's the implication.
It's Schrodinger's hawk.
So it feels like a wooden spoon.
Okay. Is it well
It's got
made?
great mouth feel.
It's okay. It's good. This could be a good soup spoon.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Huh.
How big is your
that's it?
mouth? It's like a big wooden spoon, like that you.
I like to believe that it's like one of those spoons you get with wonton soup. It's like really like a short handle, but a really deep, like it holds
Yeah.
a lot of liquid in it.
Yeah.
Can it be that, or is
Chinese
it like a
style.
stirring spoon?
No, it's like a stirring spoon.
Oh man!
See, that's what I was thinking. Like a
And
big,
the bodies
So
didn't move.
No?
So it's good for me to like whip the bottom of an unruly child.
Absolutely.
Okay. Huh. I'm gonna stick it in my backpack.
Okay.
Hopefully, it's your child. I don't know.
He just goes around looking
Just
for
says, some random redheaded child who's just being evil.
Get
They need a little whooping.
get on out of here. Yeah.
Get on out here.
Okay. Great. Well, we have spoon then. So
Yeah, watch it. This is gonna be.
you want to just keep moving?
This is gonna be important.
I feel like important, but in a bad way, based on Daniel's
Plot
reaction
twist.
to that. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be kind of random, but I was very inclined to try to get up on top of this disc. This thing this is random. Okay, but the thing
Hey,
that's making the shadow.
you're like 2
we determine
hexes
it's
away.
like I know we determine it's like some kind of like
Yeah, there's clearly something
up there kind of thing.
invisible, floating.
I don't know how it didn't enter into our calculations that you could just become a flying thing and fly up there.
Well, I believe in the first session that we discovered that I was only level 1.
Thank you.
and I could
That makes
I could
a lot.
not change into anything.
Yes, because this is downright degenerate. I mean,
I've-
this is.
I feel like
It's
it's
some
like
degen player
Uh-huh.
mechanics here.
I feel like it's like a glass bottom boat for the guy that owns this place, and he's just watching people
everything.
devolve into madness and death.
That's where the atelier is. It's invisible. Okay.
Well, yeah, we still have the spruce lead, but let's continue.
okay, well-
let's take the spoon and
Okay.
maybe it'll come in handy.
So we were just in this
How could it
west
not?
of the statues? No.
No.
We were southwest of that one.
Correct.
Okay, so let's go to the final one, which goes a
Okay.
little bit southeast.
Is this also a fruit orchard? Or is it something different?
No, this is just
No.
pine forest.
Lots of blackberry bushes.
All right, this last one. Apache forest of dry coniferous trees. Thin canopy provides a little shade. Dead pine needles blanket the ground. Yada, yada, yada.
Slide
Yada,
on
yada,
fire.
yada. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Okay.
Burn it all down.
That's the description. You just want to keep moving through here?
I guess so.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go into the hex. Let's go east to the hex with the little.
Stefano, you fall into a pit trap.
How did I do that?
You weren't paying
Walking
attention.
over the pine needles.
No. A trick is made.
Okay. Each pit is 6 feet deep and filled with sharpened stakes.
Bruh.
Dealing 1d6 damage. 5 damage, sir.
Dodge him.
No. Oof. I've actually been training for years to trot upon spikes without.
Okay, so you take 5 damage.
All right.
And also, really good luck here. There's also a corpse in your same pit with you.
Nice. Why is
Wow.
that good luck?
You made a
He
friend.
looks elven and has a fancy glass-looking longsword
Oh, would you look at that?
and a coin purse on him.
Just look at it.
What are the
wanna-
chances?
I
What?
I would like to take those things.
I actually
from them.
randomly determined it.
a literal magical longsword. It can't be actual glass. No, it carry a glass longsword.
Okay,
That's
so I'm just
ridiculous.
going to go ahead and tell you what it does.
Yeah.
All right. So it has 39 gold on him, so you can just note that,
All right.
Quartermaster.
All
Are
right.
you going to note that, Stefano?
Yeah, sure.
The
Nobody cares about
longsword
mine.
is made of clear elven glass.
Screen.
It's not magic, but it has a 50% chance of breaking on a successful hit, and if it does, it shatters for 3 times damage. The shattered glass will regrow every full moon.
That's pretty cool.
That's
actually.
pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
not
Huh.
bad.
I really like that one.
Clever.
What's the chance of shattering?
50%.
50-50.
Wow.
You're going to
Oh,
bust
no.
someone's head.
Oh, sorry. It's not 50-50. It's 3 and 6. Totally different.
Also reminds me of a rap song that I'm just going to
Okay. Pass over.
keep it colorful. I'm sorry. Keep it PC. Sorry. Keep it nice. Family friendly.
Okay.
That's us. Family friendly.
Well, hey, found a cool sword.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And now, do you want to cross into the...
I think we want to go east. Can we go east into the
Let's
little hex
see
next
what's
to the lake?
actually here by the lake.
Yeah.
What is this little house?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
House mode. Hex number 10. Boathouse. A barn-style boathouse made of gray, sun-baked cedar boards. And yes, Brad, I'm rolling for random encounters. They're just getting lucky. An attached dock provides lake access. The boathouse appears to be unlocked. Do you want to go in?
Yes.
Okay. Well, actually,
Actually,
Like carefully?
Well, it's implying that we're being careful, is it not?
okay.
Standard operating procedure.
Before you go in, you would notice this. There is a magic user corpse outside the boathouse, and scraps of like pages are scattered about the lawn near him.
Like your spellbook exploded?
I can't tell you.
A corpse.
No, I mean, it's like, if I were to imagine a magic user, and as if their spellbook had exploded, it might look like this.
I'm not going to speculate.
It may not, this may not be the case.
I don't want to say scraps of the spellbook. I want to say actual full pages are scattered around him.
Sure. Maybe they tore them out. Okay. So let's go look at some of these, the closest page. Let's pick it up and look at it.
Okay. You can't tell anything about it because none of you are arcane spellcasters.
What?
Oh.
Can I tell that there's something written on it?
It looks like arcane spells.
Okay, that's fine. So let's get closer to the body. And
Okay, it looks like a magic user.
Feel for a pulse.
Male.
and can determine cause of death.
No.
How
Oh yeah, he's full of arrows. It doesn't say. It doesn't say that. But that's what I'm going with.
okay.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold up.
He's doing a Boromir impersonation.
This works.
Oh.
All right then.
Great. Well,
And you can go
Let's-
check out the boathouse if you want inside, or just go fishing.
I searched the body.
Okay, doesn't really have anything useful on him. Spellbook has pages ripped out, and that's what's around on the lawn. If you piece them together, they have first and second level spells, which are not useful to you because you have no magic users. Do you want to go inside the boathouse and look, or skip?
I think we already said
Yes.
we're doing.
Very carefully.
The boathouse is unlocked, so you can just walk in.
Mm-hmm.
There are several small rowboats, a sloop, fishing gear, and supplies for ship repair. There is a barrel of pine tar, which is flammable, tucked away behind other mundane boating equipment. There
That
we
could
go.
come in handy at some point.
Very well could.
Okay, so we have boats.
And then, like I
we
said,
have-
you've got like a dock or a pier that goes out to the lake.
You know, we have 3 lake hexes. Can you be something that swims?
Yeah.
You ever seen a fish? You ever seen a frog? You ever seen a snake?
Can we approach? I want to go to the edge of the little
What if he
pier
hasn't?
dock. I want to press Y to engage in the fishing mini game.
Okay. You just want to fish for 10 minutes?
Yep.
I mean, if all the other animals are crazy, I bet the fish are crazy too. It just kind of follows, right?
Make your fishing check.
You can pull like a crazy fish.
17 plus something.
You get a smallmouth bass.
Ooh, look at that.
Does the bass try to eat him?
Probably animal handling, right?
Yep.
No, it's just like a normal fish.
Oh, the fish are fine.
Yeah.
Oh, because they're not in the sun; they're under the water.
And they're protected by the water.
But if you see like an amphibian, that thing's crazy.
Watch out.
Don't trust the turtle.
I hold it up for everybody to see. Look at my fish.
Na 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 na.
I gained 5 fishing points.
XP. Yep.
I throw it back.
Okay. Good job.
All right. Well, let's continue.
So we have 3 full hexes that are lake.
Yes.
Ought they be explored?
Fine. I'll turn into a fish for a lit and just go look around in the water.
Like what kind of like a big fish? Like, you mean like a shark?
Carp.
You ever seen a shark?
Carp.
You're gonna turn.
How about like a sturgeon? You know, sturgeon are really big.
Carp.
Okay, you can turn into a
Maybe
carp.
like a catfish or something that's not a
Oh,
defenseless.
but by the way, you
grass
notice
eater.
as you're getting ready to dive in, notice your backpack feels really heavy.
What?
It's like you feel like maybe it's been getting a little heavier.
What's going on
And
here?
as you're getting ready to turn into a fish, you're like, man, this thing's like full of bricks or something. Just letting you know.
Can
Okay,
you? Should
well-
you look in your backpack, please?
I'm gonna just dump it. Man, did I put some bricks in there?
A ton of wooden spoons are in your backpack.
Oh,
I'm serious. There's like 3 dozen.
I dumped them into the lake.
Okay.
This ain't natural.
They float as you would expect on the lake.
Do they float like on
Wow.
the water or like above the water?
Just on the water.
Oh, okay.
So
You got yourself a stew going.
I got a big stew going. Okay.
alrighty, well,
And now I do this fancy move where I'm doing a dive into the water, but mid-dive I turn into a fish.
How about that? Okay. You're in the water.
did you make a fish noise?
No, I did like a water splash.
It's a cool, clear lake. Thick swathes of seaweed are visible from the surface and many tangle in the oars.
Seaweed or lakeweed?
Oh, that's a great point.
Boom.
I mean, it's a lot of seaweed, but it's not really a concern for you because you're a fish. You're not trying to row through this stuff. This part of the lake looks great. It looks like a normal lake. You want to go west or southeast?
West first.
West. The lake. Here's the flavor text. A large, peaceful lake.
Oh.
All right. This part of the lake is deeper and colder than where you were before. And actually, you can see that there is a light radiating from like the center bottom of the lake here.
Oh my.
More magic weapons. Could it be a magic bow? That'd be awesome. Go look at it.
Okay, are you done?
Now I'm done.
Okay. I want to explore the southeast part of the lake now.
Oh, actually,
What?
well, come to think of it, you wouldn't have caught a fish, but
Oh.
too late for that now.
It's fine.
Because as you'll see the reason for this. As you're going closer to the source of light, an arm comes out to grab you.
What?
That's what it looks like.
What?
Is that a naked person?
Yeah, maybe.
Tight.
Yeah, so you make a strength check, please, as a fish.
Yo.
Not good.
Okay. So you are caught, and you're brought down
Wait.
to the center of that hex, where you can see that you're being brought to join every fish in the lake,
Just to, like hang out or?
several deer, 2 mercenaries, and a boat, and a giant ball of compressed trash underneath the waves. You you are being held by whatever, these weird arms reaching up for you, and you're being held there. So, and if nothing changes, you will just starve to death as a fish.
I mean, eventually.
Yeah, I'm just saying what will happen. Like if you're projecting out the future.
Well, it says compressed. Like I'm not being compressed.
No, you're not being compressed.
The compressed trash was a different thing from all the other things. I thought all those things were part of this compressed trash thing.
Maybe you will be compressed into that. It's not exactly clear. But you need to be able to see that there are these separate things. We have a unity and diversity problem here. You have to be able to tell that there are deer and fish.
Okay.
It's not just a unified mass, at least yet.
Okay.
I think the idea is that over time you will be compressed.
Okay.
So where's the light coming from?
The thing grabbing you.
The thing is lit.
Oh, it's lit.
Okay. So I will continue to make strength checks.
Do you want to look at the
You're not
thing
strong enough
that's-
to get away.
Do you want to
You're a
look
fish.
Okay.
at? Do you want to look at the thing grabbing you and you want to see what that thing is?
How far away from this all are Jim and I?
Y'all don't know. I'm under the water, man.
Dude, we're just hanging out.
You
I
don't
know,
listen.
like, is the water clear enough that we might be able to witness any of this stuff happening or no?
No, not really.
Okay.
Although you might see flashes of light from underneath the lake now, and like notice it's not just the sun glinting off the waves. It's something weird, especially when it doesn't come up for a while.
Told you should have been like a stronger fish.
Turn back and actually,
You did.
I'm
You
gonna
literally
turn
did.
into
I mean, if he was a shark,
My
he could've
human
just
form.
bit that thing's arm off, no
and
problem.
try to escape.
Okay, now you can make a strength check.
Nope.
All right. Well,
Now you're drowning.
I guess you will
Right.
drown unless you make sufficient strength checks.
Unless
'Cause
I
they wouldn't-
turn into a crocodile.
Yeah.
And spin it.
Well, can you shape change again?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
you
two
get
per
two.
short rest.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty broken actually.
You reckon you've seen a crocodile?
Please.
Have I seen a
Have I seen
Okay.
a crocodile?
You could be wait, hold up. You could be a shark. You could be an octopus.
Would he have
maybe.
seen this shark or an octopus
I
in
don't know. I'm
Alabama?
just throwing it out there.
I'm not gonna say a shark.
I'm much more likely to have seen a
I'm
crocodile,
saying
or
crocodile.
an alligator. Right?
Okay.
What do we have here?
Probably
Alligators, right?
alligators.
Yeah.
But you could be a really big alligator, right?
I don't really care. It has a strength check as regardless.
Yeah.
Not a
I'll
carp.
give. What do you think
know,
about
carps are pretty
a
big.
5 out of 6 chance to have seen an alligator? Is that fair?
Sure.
Oh, why don't you give him a chance?
He got it.
Okay.
I mean, have I seen an alligator in real life in nature? No.
Seriously?
Like at a zoo, yeah, but
I have when I went to Florida.
okay. Well, that's right.
Yeah.
You've
Panhandle.
seen one.
If the
You
player
can-
has, you've seen it before.
you can turn into one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Make your check. I'll say with advantage because you're built for this stuff.
I do a death roll. Man. Okay, that's 19. Plus whatever.
Okay, you get away, and you can get back on shore.
I do that.
Is it chasing him?
The hand is coming up.
Does it stretch on like a really long arm?
Yeah.
Is that kind of what
Yeah,
we're...
it's like at 100-foot long arm,
Wow.
and just misses you.
It's pretty messed up, dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah, long arms that can grow up to 100 feet long.
It seems like
So
there'd
we
be some
definitely
good treasure
saw
there.
that, right?
You saw that part, yeah.
Do you
Like,
still
as I
have-
was
do you
exiting
still have,
the
like
lake.
your bow knocked? Can you shoot the arm?
Well, I would try if I have
You could
opportunity. Do I have opportunity to shoot an arrow at it?
Y'all were probably not. Y'all were. I was
y'all were
here,
not expecting something like
No,
and I was over
don't think
here,
so
and
either.
you
I
guys were
was
over here.
totally expecting exactly that.
So did you see 100-foot long arm or what?
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, again, proving our
Never go- I mean-
maxim. Don't go into the water.
Yeah, I mean, this technically isn't a dungeon in that it's underground, but still, it's body of water. Don't go
Maybe
in
you
it.
should have tried to fight it at least like one round.
Maybe you should go fight it for a round.
Let me go jump in the water.
Okay, I'm out of there.
I mean, we could all jump into the water and get tugged down to the center,
peace
and then
out.
like we could both sneak attack it and probably do a ton of damage. That's true.
Could also
Assuming we could actually do damage to it.
may not even be a creature. It could just be a spell or something.
Dang, that's what I'm saying. It might be incorporeal.
I got that glass elf axe now. Sword or axe? I can't remember. Sword.
And you literally have a magic weapon.
It's not a plant thing.
Doesn't matter. Still magic.
It's fine. Hey, I will do this if you go first for 2 rounds.
Okay, Rochambeau. Who goes first? Paper, rock, scissors.
Okay. So
Where
Okay,
to now, gents?
Done with that.
do you want to fight the thing or no?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
So no.
I feel like this is nothing.
And
but a
that's
trap.
why no one will remember your name.
Yeah.
She had to get something good down there. No. Okay.
Hey,
So
it's-
you want to
As long as your name's not remembered, also.
do you want to take do you want to take a short rest?
Yes.
Yeah, can we do that so I can get some hit points back?
Okay, y'all taking a short rest, and let's see what happens while you're doing it. Oh, okay. Well, the horse would come in and charge you again, but you've already rescued the horse.
Yeah.
You get a free
Black
turn.
Beauty. I tamed that Black Beauty.
That's right. Where to now, gents?
Or Black Betty.
Do you want to take a dip on the other side?
So the southeast side.
This one has 2 extremely long arm ladies.
I feel like the most important things are probably not under the water. I feel like these are just traps.
It could be
Distractions.
literally the answer to everything.
It could be, and if we've explored everything else and we haven't
We'll
found
come
it,
back to it.
then we'll come back there.
Okay. Do you want to try to fly up to that platform in the sky? I'm just asking you to do everything dangerous.
No, not yet. I'm gonna do the spruce thing first. Let's go to this tree,
All right.
and then we'll go to that.
Okay.
This is where the UFO is, and Fox Mulder will apply his investigative skills.
All right, taking a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, so you've entered the big tree hex. At nearly 300 feet, this enormous Sitka spruce is the tallest point in the gardens by a wide margin. There are 12 standing stones around it at regular intervals. Each is roughly 5 feet tall and decorated with silver druidic runes to represent the numbers 1 through 12. They're not hard to interpret. They're basically just marks. And a wicker basket full of pine cones and a small stepladder. So the basket is not full of a small stepladder. Those are 2 separate things.
Oh.
Leans against the tree.
Okay. I think we should find the stone that is 9. That represents 9.
Okay.
And we should throw sand in the air. I don't know. We just gotta do something with sand. Did anybody remember to get sand?
I always have a pocket full of sand.
So he throws some of his sand
Emergency sand.
in
Pocket
the
sand.
air.
What?
He's throwing sand in the air. He's throwing sand in the air.
Or onto the stone.
Nothing happens when you throw sand into the air.
Okay, how about rub it on the stone?
Nothing happens when you rub sand on the stone. However, you do see a bird fly close to above you and then hit something and fall to the ground.
Oh.
Seriously?
Yeah, it says PCs who linger in the area have a 1 in 6 chance each hour of seeing a crow crash into whatever is there. And I just happened to roll it.
So you didn't throw your sand high enough. When I say throw sand, you throw. No, just playing. Okay. Well, do you want to fly up there? And not run into it?
Yeah, I mean, I can turn into a bird and, flap my wings.
Carefully.
Slowly
The way you
rise.
said that.
Are you sure you've seen
turn
a
to a
bird
you know,
before?
and flap my wings.
Here I go.
You could be a hummingbird. You know how they can fly, like they flap the wings so fast they can be stationary. They can fly in
It's
place.
true, they can just hover.
Uh huh.
A little hovering hummingbird.
Yeah, you just be a hummingbird. You've seen a hummingbird.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. So, Tim is like extremes.
Oh! You could be a bat, and you could use your sonar to see it.
What I was going to say is Tim
map
is
it out.
Supersonic to map out the edges of it and see what
Tim
it
is a man of extremes. Either he was too far back, and now he's just like he's resting on the mic like a pillow. He can't do anything right. Suffers criticism
No,
from his DM.
Tim, you're doing amazing tonight. Thank you.
Okay,
man.
what are you turning into, and what are you doing?
I'm going to do a bat, and I'm going to map it out Using my echolocation.
Okay, you're gonna hold L3 for detective sense.
Yes.
All right. So you turn into a bat, you start echolocating, and you see there is an invisible staircase starting from the top of the ninth standing stone.
What?
That goes all the way up.
See, the sand gives you the outline. You spread the sand on it and lets you see the invisible stairs.
Well,
Just like in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yep, all right. Okay, well, boys, we're going up some stairs.
are you gonna like lead us as a bat?
Yeah.
Bats can't like hover. They gotta fly.
No.
No,
I mean, you can perch on top of the stairs.
Bruh,
you
I'm
can
just-
climb up
you're
the
gonna
stairs
walk?
as a bat.
Yes.
You're gonna do your bat walk
Yes.
and then yell at it to see where it is.
Yep.
Do you think we should take any other precautions?
No.
Probably not.
No precautions.
What precautions would you take,
Let's
Jim?
let's all tie each other to each other.
It's
Tie-
all- it's
tie
all gonna work
ourselves
out.
to
Just
one
take-
another.
That's great. So if one falls, everybody falls.
Yes, let's each of us tie to an. So we tie to the bat.
Wait.
I'm tied to the bat. The bat's tied to Stefano. Stefano's tied to me. We're like a little circle, and we're gonna walk up there.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
What
Okay.
if one of us falls down?
I'm just a bat, and I'm hopping up each stair, and they're falling behind me.
You know, come to think of it, you can't really. If it's a staircase, your bat can't hop up that.
What?
Well, what size, how tall is the bat? I
What
don't
if
know.
each staircase stair is like a foot high?
You do realize, like, bats have, like, little claws on their wings, and they have feet.
Can they climb up a sheer stair made out of stone?
Let me
It's a-
ask ChatGPT.
I, mean,
What's
I
up?
feel like they can hang upside down.
They can hang on, like,
indefinitely.
sheer cliff faces. I think they can hobble up a 1 foot. And if not, I can just flap my wings
What
to
if
get a
you're
little
just like a
airlift.
little baby fruit bat?
It doesn't matter. I have wings.
It's like climbing up a 5-story building.
It's
Every
not-
stair.
It's a foot.
Yeah, but you're a little fruit bat.
And a little fruit bat who's like 6 inches. So that's like,
You're a little fruit bat.
give me the full song now.
Well, so Google tells
Short
me
and
that
stout.
they can climb quite well.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Fine.
It may look like the bat is walking, but we promise you it's actually climbing. They have wings that contain thumb-like digits, and on these sharp claws,
Told you.
which
Talons.
enable them to grip to a textured
They
surface.
Man,
have sharp talons.
the talons.
Okay, you can climb up the stairs.
This has been like
Man
the
has
most
not watched a
informative-
nature video.
And
about
you're
bats.
wondering, can bats stand?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Not only can they stand.
Oh,
Oh,
they
actually,
can-
they actually
they
pictures.
stand. They stand tall.
They
Have
do
you seen
stand.
that meme where they invert a bunch of bats hanging and it looks like they're having a dance battle?
No.
What kind of jerk thought up that?
So bats are mammals, and like all mammals, they have the ability to stand. However, most bats spend the majority of their time
Can
in
whales
flight or
stand?
hanging upside down.
Whale stares at you in the face. I'm a mammal. Jim, can I stand?
This is actually, is it Quora's or
Quora.
Quora? This is their AI Sage who's given this answer.
Oh, good. Quora has an AI
Some
now.
species of bats, such as vampire bat, may also walk on their hind legs while feeding.
Food to
Vampires
go.
are real.
Fast food. Now imagine a whale. He's beached, and then he just gets up on those flippers. That he's walking. He's doing a 5K.
I assume that's accurate, but Wait, what do we have?
This bat's in a picture now.
Oh, dude, they're just hanging out.
That's funny. You said
Uh-huh.
hanging.
That's what they look like standing.
Well, I think they just inverted the.
I just turned the picture upside down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's what they look like standing.
Yeah.
That's what they would look like. Okay.
Okay, so
You
I
may-
guess we can just follow the little baby bat.
Yeah,
Scrambling up the stairs.
Scrambling up.
Scrambling.
So you got some stairs, and then you get a long curved path, you know, and then stairs, and it's going toward the disc shadow in the next hex. Okay, and I don't think any
I'm
of
Batman.
the random encounters here would.
Apply.
No, they don't.
You know, I have an hourglass with me that doesn't seem very magical.
I feel like you wouldn't have enough sand to cover this distance.
Bro, why you just let the DM decide that?
Well, you wouldn't necessarily need sand because you have your bat scout.
Yep.
Yes,
And you just
but,
follow his path.
But what if we want to get back down very quickly?
You're not going to be able to do
You
that.
still wouldn't have enough sand.
Okay.
Well, think about it. You could sprinkle a little ahead of you and then scoop it back up.
Man,
Sprinkle
we
a
would be
little
out here for a while.
bit. Yeah, you would.
So he meant like bring a lot of sand. This guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dang.
I have a bag of ball bearings. Could I put
Can you?
carefully drop one on each step as we go
Could
up?
You could roll to see if it gets out of control, rolls off the side.
That's
You
what I'm
catch it in
wondering.
time.
No, that's why I'm asking the question. Like, are they going to roll, or are the steps like flat enough that they would just sit there?
Pretty sure that a sphere would roll.
If you drop it, it's going to bounce and it's going to roll some.
If you drop it,
Well, I
it'll
was gonna
bounce.
Carefully place.
If you drop it, it'll roll. I think that's a bad idea.
Okay, well then I won't do that.
So we go where? To the top of the spruce?
No, it curves around and then it goes here.
What?
The adjacent X. to
We
that.
found the stairs
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
and there's nothing up there.
Bruh.
No, there's something up here.
Wait for it.
Oh, buddy, there's something. Here we go. You.
I knock an arrow.
So y'all carefully making your way over 20 minutes, up, up and up.
Goodness.
And here we go. A twisty, invisible staircase leads from the spruce to a flying island.
Dude.
A wizard's workshop sits atop a flying puck-shaped platform of enchanted stone, 50 feet in diameter, 90 feet in the air. The floating island is completely invisible from the ground, yet still casts a shadow. Soft grass, clover, and wildflowers adorn the yard. A quaint stone cottage with a chimney and domed roof occupies the island's center. Okay. Reading. I'm reading. I'm continuing to read.
Loading.
And,
Loading.
okay. I've continued to read. That's
Loading.
what's there. Now interact with it. Go.
Is there anywhere I can seek cover? Is there anything to hide behind?
Actually, no. And you see something, two things that are very obvious. Okay. Like I said, there was a cottage. Didn't I say that?
Mm-hmm.
A quaint stone cottage with a chimney and domed roof. Actually, in front of that cottage workshop, you see an old wizard sitting, meditating, spinning steel meditation balls through his long fingers, deep in concentration. He's sunburned really badly. His clothes are bleached and hanging off his skinny frame. He looks really bad. And in front of him, interposing himself between you and that figure, is a stone golem cut from slabs of white marble.
Oh, I hate that.
Okay.
So this must be -F. Wait,
Okay,
so
we need a huddle.
outside of character here, because I forget things we've done, would we have known of a character whose name would fit this? Like starts with an F. Somebody mentioned to us. I'm talking to Daniel, really.
I don't see anything on my.
I'm not going to tell you that even if I knew.
I don't remember that.
Well, take a note out. We say, hey,
Are you gonna talk to him?
yeah, are you the one who wrote this?
Oh my god,
note?
that my element of surprise.
Said to meet you in your atelier.
See, he says it's like he's trying to talk while still concentrating on, like, he's doing a personal record squat rep while still trying to talk to you, okay? That's like
He's
the level of concentration he's having to maintain.
Got it. Okay.
He says, shadows coming through the ground under the well.
Oh yes, we encountered them. We fought back some.
I think we killed the. Didn't you guys eliminate the source of the shadows, or at least you thought? Some goblet.
There was, yes. We obtained that goblet. Did we do something with the goblet? Did we take the goblet?
I think you just tossed it.
I don't think you actually took it with you.
You definitely upset it, and the shadow demons stopped spawning from it.
Yeah. Okay. We tell him that.
He says, are you positive?
Well,
Yes, we're very.
we explained what
positive.
we saw. That's about it.
It was very clear.
Okay. And he looks toward his. Actually, he doesn't look. He says, are they telling the truth? And his golem says,
They think they are.
they
Scans
do
us.
not, says they do not lie. And so he relaxes all of a sudden. His body goes limp. he actually dies immediately,
Oh, good. Great.
and the sun immediately sets.
We won.
So you're saying he was a hero here? He was
He was
keeping the
preventing
shadows at
something, I
bay.
guess. Yeah, I guess
He
that's
was
what
keeping the
doing.
shadows. The shadows began spawning from this chalice, and he's keeping them from invading the world. And the
That's what it seems like.
Let me look at the follow-up section.
but where'd the
Epilogue.
madness come from then? Just
Probably just being out in the sun.
Yeah, just being out. So. Okay,
wait. What treasure does he have? You forgot that part.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
there's a follow-up module.
Wait.
Follow up module
Yep,
Do we command the golem
in which
now?
we'll find the treasure.
I already got it.
Oh, okay.
I don't have it like prepared and ready. I haven't read it yet, but we can start that next time
Nice.
if we
Wait.
want. Let's see.
I want to hear all about it.
You want to hear all about it? But you
Yeah.
basically just successfully completed the module.
Okay.
Okay. So yes, he was
But
intentionally.
we would have had the same effect if I had put an arrow in him, right?
I guess.
Yeah, except the
technically,
golem would have fought you,
That would have been bad.
and then you try to run down the.
How tall
That would
is
have
this
been hilarious.
golem, did you say?
I was kind
I
of
don't know, like,
trusting
tall.
his balls over here, his ball bearings.
Yeah.
Stefano's ball bearings to maybe cause that thing to slip. I was like, put ball bearings under it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We were definitely
Fall
gonna do
90
that.
feet.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
So,
Tie up its legs like like an AT-AT.
Yeah.
here is the summary of what was going on. So if he dies or his ritual is interrupted, the sun sets, the giant rat reverts to its original size. It's dead, though.
But its corpse shrinks.
Okay.
The weird tears in reality are going to close. The weird visitors will not return to the world of their own volition and may become trapped. That spoon is one of the weird extra-dimensional entities, and it's going to continually multiply until you deal with it. You'll get 2,000 gold as a reward when you return to the base camp and are lauded as heroes. Nice. If the demon threat has not been addressed, which it has been, demons will emerge from the well within D6 hours of sunset to stalk the land, steal children, and take them to hell through a nearby secret hell gate. Rescue is unlikely but impossible. If that occurs, the succubus in the mirror will be freed from her prison and be able to sow further evil across the land. If you spilled the blood from the goblet and defeated a sizable portion of the demons, which you did, the demon threat will be halted for now. The succubus will seek vengeance.
The succubus is in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh.
If the succubus is somehow defeated or her mirror is moved to a location where... So the Duke is also the bad guy. She was reproducing with the Duke and using like his seed to spawn these demons.
Ew.
So that's one reason why he wanted to keep this hush-hush, apparently. So if the Duke's crimes are exposed, yada, yada, yada.
We didn't really find out about that part.
Oh, yeah. So the next module contains, among other things, a full write-up of the Wizard's Workshop up here, like its own little dungeon that you can explore.
Oh.
So I have that in case y'all want to do that for the next thing, but you don't have to. And let's see. Anything else? I don't think so. You got 2 out of the 3 unique magic items. The glass sword and the shovel blade. There were some hedge boots, strange living boots that resemble tree stumps and roots.
Probably in the maze. Hedge boots.
Yeah, the hedge maze was really cool. But yeah, congratulations.
Wow.
You defeated. That was a lot easier, I think, because you had 5e PCs, and they're a little stronger than OSC PCs.
Probably the rat. The rat
A
would give us-
lot of
the demons would give us
shape-shifting.
trouble.
Oh, yeah, tons of shape-shifting. Yeah, so the Duke is a just ruler with one glaring deficiency. He's in love with the shadow demon Succubus and has fathered an army of demons.
Small minor.
That's funny.
So
That's some great writing.
The Succubus lady, she was down there in the mirror already. I think, the statues of the children in the north of the place, that was from a previous time when this exact same thing happened. But except the sun wasn't stopped. So the wizard he was the court wizard, and he was keeping the sun over here so that the demons could not escape the well, because they would emerge into the sunlight and be killed. So that is why there was this hideous daylight.
Yeah, he was a hero.
Yeah. Good guy wizard.
I'm gonna write a song about him.
His name was Fabian.
Fabian, strong name.
Fabian.
And this could have all been ended by a very carefully placed fireball from the very start. We just hit it just over the rim of the island, and
Oh yeah, and then
And then the demons will come out. And
Yeah.
it's fine, but that's just a good time.
yeah.
It's just a
Well, congratulations. I didn't actually think you would be finishing it tonight.
wow.
I didn't read too closely about the interactions on top of the island, but that's all. His golem is enchanted with detect lies.
Oh,
So-
get out of here! You
so
actually
that's
did
how
scan us.
that's how you can tell if you did what you said you did. And
And then he gave up the ghost.
And if
he said,
if
"It is
he's
finished."
satisfied, then he's like, okay, I'm out of here.
Wow.
He says, "I regret nothing."
Yep.
What a
Nice.
good dude. Yeah.
Nice wizard. What a bro.
He was really doing his
True.
duty.
He's taking care of the kingdom, even though the Duke is kind of slacking on his duties, his dukies.
He's a douche. He's a douche.
So does the golem work for us now? Is that how that works?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Sad.
I think he'll
prob-
just become a new dungeon guard. That's how you get these golems in the dungeons. Their master dies, and they just keep resuming their former business.
Okay. Just gonna guard the
Gonna guard
dungeon that
something.
is in the cottage.
Yeah, I haven't actually looked at it from the module is called Wyvern Songs, and it's a sandbox area. It's not just the Wizard's Workshop; it's other stuff too. But it does include the Wizard's Workshop, so you can string it all together.
okay.
That's fun.
Yep. All right. Well, we're not going to do a review. I mean, we've basically already done a review as we were going through this. I thought it was nice. I liked it. I liked the setup, and I like that it's totally optional, self-contained, and that there's a lot of player, I don't want to say player agency, but player information. Like you can see the entire map and choose where to go. That's
Yeah,
fun.
And the hexes are, it's not like a giant hex map. It's a very modest, I guess, small hex map.
Yep. And I don't have to keep on like describing things because I can just give you the map.
Yeah. We can see what they are, which is wonderful.
The point of interest in each one.
Yep.
I like when you kind of know where you need to be, but you have no idea how to get there. I think we all had an intuition that there's like an invisible thing up there, but we had no idea how to interact with it.
Yeah, and earlier you could probably find your way up even without the clue. Like you'd investigate all the stones. And I like how he put that there's a chance that you'll see something bonk into an invisible thing nearby. So I think there's enough
that's
clues.
hint enough.
Yeah.
So the thing in the lake, like, doesn't really connect to the rest of this. It's just like a random
Well,
hazard.
it's an extra dimensional entity that's I
Like
forgot.
the spoon. The spoon was one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, and then you found another one before that. I think the first session you found one. And they don't recognize that they're doing anything wrong or
Did we?
they're hurting people. Mm-hmm. It's like the lake mermaid, in quotes, is just driven like we are to eat, sleep, and reproduce. She's driven in the same way to like collect and hold things. Mm-hmm. So that's what she's doing. Mm-hmm. And yeah, your spoon thing will eventually just make it so that you're crushed underneath spoons that keep spawning in.
If the spoons if they're allowed to reproduce long enough, they'll just cover the whole world.
I reckon so.
If they are allowed to produce long enough, the mass will be sufficient to cause a black hole.
Welcome to the Spoon World RPG. It's a new campaign setting.
Potentially, it could end the entire universe. This single spoon. There you go.
Yeah,
A black
but
hole massive enough to cause a reverse Big Bang.
the next stage of your curse, it's basically what it is, didn't take hold until like a couple of hours in play. And at that point, any strenuous thing would cause spoons to clatter into existence next to you. Like,
really
like
funny.
attacking or running would cause just spoons to show up. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's pretty funny. All right, well,
Excellent.
this has been GG No Re. We will play again. We will play a game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. In the meantime, if you want to give us anything this has been valuable to you, go on our website, ggnorecast.com. There's a PayPal button on there. You can also use any of the new podcast apps to donate through, like with Bitcoin and stuff. So,
And if you want to join our Discord, just go on there and shoot us an email and tell us why you're worthy. Why do you deserve to join the GG No Re Discord?
you will go through the gauntlet, the crucible.
I will evaluate you. I'll look into your soul as evidence through your writing and
Roll.
that email,
And then just roll a d20.
and we'll see if you get in. There is some benefit to getting in. All the stuff that we previously had on Patreon, at least most of it, most of the stuff that everybody used anyway, is still available on our Discord through Google Drive links and that kind of stuff. So, for instance, if you're going to run Village of Hamlet, very popular resource there that a lot of people use. I just did up some maps that are annotated and that kind of stuff that you can use to make your DMing easier. So that kind of stuff is there. And, of course, old patron-only GG No Re episodes, After Dark episodes, all that's there for you. So drop by the show notes page, ggnorecast.com, and our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/something/ggnorecast or something. It's all on there. It's all on the website. Go on the web. Check the web.
Interwebs. Get on the Googles.
HTTPS
PS.
colon
Backslash.
Okay, 2 backslashes.
Yeah, I hear if you don't include those, it won't work at all.
No, it doesn't work. I had to ask my nephew about that, and he said it doesn't. All right, bye-bye.